Yo everybody, how you doing and welcome to Philly 500 first mock draft. Now, before I get started on this, I want to tell you a little bit how I went about this process. First of all, I took a lot of the rumors that what's been going on in the last few days and I incorporated them into this draft. I also, being that I'm not an expert on every team and what every front office is going to do, I tried to take different approaches and sprinkle it within the teams. So you may have one team that focuses on need and one focuses on talent. A lot of times in these drafts, they only base it on the need on these mock drafts. So I tried to sprinkle a little bit of all of it. And with the Eagles draft is according to what I think, my opinion, maybe with a little bit of what I think they can do. But that's kind of how I went about it. I included trades, and as you know, trades make things crazy. So this will probably be crazy. This is my first one. Now, I don't know the rules as far as posting to YouTube, what you can use, what names, videos, and all that stuff. So if anybody knows, I'd like to know that for future mocks, what I can use and stuff. So I'd like to put it down on paper or have some sort of chart or graphic, because I don't want to have a 30-minute video going through a mock draft. It's a lot easier for you to see. But this is fun. It's not to take serious. This is just my opinion. So if you don't like what I give your team, relax. It's just a mock. Now, let's get to it. With the first pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Mitch Trubisky, quarterback. That's right, the Browns are taking a quarterback. Now, why do I have them taking a quarterback? Well, everybody knows that, everybody has them taking Myles Garrett, but the news in recent days is that the team is split and the head coach wants the quarterback. So, one thing I know about these drafts, quarterbacks always come up at the end and they always get drafted early. So, Mitch Trubisky will make it interesting. He is my first pick to the Cleveland Browns. And I don't think he would be available at 12 either, by the way. So this is their chance. They got to take it. With the second pick in the draft, the 49ers select Myles Garrett. That's right, the elite pass rusher, number one rated player probably on most draft boards, and I think the number one talent in this draft goes to the 49ers. The Niners are happy. With the third pick, the Chicago Bears select Solomon Thomas, defensive end. Bears need a pass rusher. They need a rusher bad. This Solomon Thomas will fill it, and he'll be a good fit for them. Bears take Solomon Thomas, defensive end. With the fourth pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select safety Jamal Adams. You thought I was going to say Fournette. Everybody's got him going there. But I'm saying Jamal Adams is going to the Jags. Jags need a safety bad. Best safety in the draft. Jags get Jamal Adams. Now, with the number 5th pick in this draft, the Tennessee Titans select Marshon Lattimore, cornerback. Why do I have them taking a cornerback? Well, they just cut McCourty. They need corner. Happens that one of the best talents is also a need for them. They have 2 draft picks. This is perfect spot for them to get a corner and fill that position. I know there's people worried about his hamstring. The Titans won't worry about it. Now, with the 6th pick in the NFL Draft, the New York Jets are going to throw a curveball. Now, this is a big one. Deshaun Watson, quarterback, New York Jets. I think the Jets are going to take Deshaun Watson. Well, I got to be honest, from a personal friend, the advice about the Jets, they believe this is going to happen. They showed me a mock draft in which it happened. So I'm like, all right, I'll buy into it. Quarterbacks always rise, right? I always feel like quarterbacks go early. No matter what, when it comes to it, they go. And I think Watson will go to the Jets, and I think the Jets need a quarterback. So, With that said, with the 7th pick in the NFL draft, the now Los Angeles Chargers. Wait, hold on. You got a phone call. Hello? Yeah. The Eagles? Yeah, what's up, Eagles? You want to make a trade? With who? Brandon Graham stinks. He ain't going to do that trade. Alright, the Chargers are going to go and select safety Malik Hooker. I love Malik Hooker. I think he's a great, center fielder. I love the way he can play sideline to sideline against the pass. I think he's probably the best safety against the pass in this draft. Malik Hooker to the Chargers. Now, with the 8th pick in the NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers select Leonard Fournette. The Eagles tried to jump the Panthers, couldn't do it. Panthers get Fournette. Now, let's go on to the next pick. The number 9 pick in the NFL draft belongs to the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that pick, the Bengals are going to take Derek Barnett, pass rusher. Some think he could play 3-4, some think he could play 4-3. He's an edge rusher. He's a productive edge rusher, and he'd fit right in with the Cincinnati Bengals. So the Bengals will take him. Now, for the number 10th pick in this draft, it goes to the Buffalo Bills. Now, Buffalo Bills have Mr. Sean McDermott as their head coach and the defensive coordinator that he is. And with the fact that the Buffalo Bills have lost several corners, I believe that they're going to take Gareon Conley, cornerback. With the 11th pick in the NFL draft, the New Orleans Saints see the talent is on the board. They have 2 first-round picks, and they can have the luxury to go purely talent. And they can't believe the rise because it's O.J. Howard. O.J. Howard is selected by the New Orleans Saints, giving Drew Brees once again a multi-dimensional, highly talented tight end. With the 12th pick in the draft, it's the Cleveland Browns. They received this pick when they traded it to the Eagles, who took Carson Wentz. Feeling better about themselves, having drafted a quarterback now, they need to go for a sure thing. So the Cleveland Browns select with the 12th pick, Reuben Foster. The 13th pick belongs to the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals will pick... Wait. We got breaking. We got a phone call. Yeah. Yeah. John Elway, what's up? Yeah. Got it. Right. Okay. The Arizona Cardinals have traded the pick to a not desperate, but to an aggressive Denver Broncos team who makes these moves for the last few years in the first round. And they trade up, leapfrogging the Philadelphia Eagles in fear of them taking Christian McCaffrey and select him with the 13th pick. Now, the greatest team in the world is on the board. At 14, the Philadelphia Eagles will work that phone. They're working. They're calling people. Nobody wants Brandon Graham or Jason Kelce. There's a bit of an argument. People like Howie Roseman saying, we need to get the best player so we can win the most games. I can keep my job. But calmness prevails. Logic prevails. And with the 14th pick, the Eagles select Corey Davis. The best wide receiver! Corey Davis, 14, Philadelphia Eagles. I love it. At this point, celebrate. We got a hell of a player. A hell of a player. Now, as pandemonium is going on, nobody can hear the next pick. The Indianapolis Colts at 15 taking Jonathan Allen, defensive tackle. Defensive end, defensive tackle. I say he's an interior defensive lineman. But the Colts, they need their guy. They take Jonathan Allen. With the next pick, we have the Baltimore Ravens. And the Ravens are looking to give Flacco help. So they select the best player they feel on the board, wide receiver Mike Williams. Now, for the 17th pick in the NFL draft, the Washington Redskins, I believe, were eyeing Christian McCaffrey. But he went early, so they're going to go on the other side of the ball for Haason Reddick. He's a perfect fit for the other side of Kerrigan. They need another edge rusher. He's going to give them that. He's going to be a beast and fit with Washington very well. Now, 18. We got the Tennessee Titans getting ready to draft again. They've already drafted defense. Now, the guy that fell right into their lap, the guy that they needed, the guy that's going to help Mariota, one John Ross. The Titans select Ross at 18. Now, on to 19 and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are an up-and-coming team. They got the quarterback, they got the receivers, they need a running back, they need some defensive help. And after debate, the Buccaneers are going to go corner, and they're going to take Tre'Davious White. Now we come to the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, who traded back from 13 with Denver to 20, picked up some extra picks. Now, the guy that they've been sitting there looking for, this whole draft, waiting for, fell right into their lap. And that is quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes falls right to the Arizona Cardinals, where he can go and sit and learn for a year behind Palmer. Perfect fit for him, perfect scenario. And I think this is a great pick for the Cardinals. 21, we got the Detroit Lions. Now, the Lions, they need wide... Oh, we got a phone call. Hello? Yeah. Eagles? Yeah. Ertz, Grant, they stink. What do I want them for? They stink. Come on. Oh, phone's ringing again. Is it the Eagles? Tell them not to call them. Hello? Yeah. Oh, Dallas. What do you want? Yeah, You think you're entitled to our pick for nothing? You think we're supposed to give it to you because you're the Dallas Cowboys? Who do you think? You think you're the Cowboys? No, we gotta give us more than that. Alright, yeah, alright, cool. We got a trade. The Dallas Cowboys just traded the Detroit Lions. The Lions drop back, and the Dallas Cowboys come up to 21 because the guy they've been eyeing, the guy they've been salivating over, is on their defensive side of the ball. And they pick and draft the Dallas Cowboys. I hate to say it, but the cockroaches, Dallas Cowboys, draft Jabril Peppers. That's right, Jabril Peppers is a Dallas Cowboy. How do you like that? Oh, man, I'm going to have to deal with him. Good thing we got Corey Davis. Now, 22, Miami Dolphins. They need interior line help. They need outside line help. They need offensive line help. They take, no-brainer, they take guard Forrest Lamp. Now, we are going to hit 20. Now, for the 23rd pick in the draft, the New York Giants. And with the 23rd pick, the Giants take Ryan Ramczyk, offensive tackle. The Giants need another lineman. They just got it. Protect Eli. Giants are ready to make a run. 24. The 24th pick belongs to the Oakland Raiders to be Las Vegas Raiders. And they take inside linebacker Jared Davis. They need an inside help. They need that strength inside on defense. They just got it. Now, 25 belongs to the Houston Texans. Now, they were eyeing some of those quarterbacks, but they're gone. So they're going to go back and they're going to take an offensive tackle, Cam Robinson. It's the second tackle off the board. Now, the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are interesting because they were just looking at getting 2 offensive linemen here, but they're off the board. So there's something else going on with them. They're getting ready to trade Richard Sherman. I believe that they are going to trade him. I think it's going to happen in the mid-rounds. They're not going to get a first-round pick. They can strong-arm people, but draft day, I think they trade him. And I think they're going to replace him with this pick, Kevin King, Washington, corner. He's about 6'3", big guy, physical guy. Got a lot of Richard Sherman in him, kind of, in terms of size. And I think he's the replacement. Once they get him, Sherman goes in the mid-rounds, probably the next day or the day after. Now, with the 27th pick in the draft, the Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid is also looking for a quarterback. Now, he knows that the quarterback he's eyeing isn't... Wait a second. We got a phone call. Yeah, this is Andy Reid. You think you're going to take that from me? Forget it. No. Okay. Well, let me look at this trade value chart. In order for that to happen, I would need your second, a fourth, and your player. Okay? Your crowd's going to go nuts. All right? The Kansas City Chiefs have just traded their pick to the Philadelphia Eagles for the 43rd pick, the 119th pick, and Michael Kendricks. The Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock. Go crazy. The crowd's nuts. Everybody's nuts. Now hush. And with the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Dalvin Cook, running back. What? This is crazy nuts. Woo! What a move by Al Roseman. Whoa! The Eagles get Dalvin Cook. And the big move that I predicted that they would make, they made. The Eagles acquired Dalvin Cook. Now, you're asking, what did they give up? They gave up the 43rd. They gave up a 4th and 119. They gave up Michael Kendricks. And they actually gave up a 4th in 2018. Now, this would put them over the value chart that the NFL uses. You can go online and look for it. But the Eagles have 3 4th-round picks in 2018. So trading 1 next year, 1 this year, and if you value Kendricks as a 3rd or 4th-round pick, it gets the trade done. Andy Reid, he drops the 43rd like he did with Kevin Kolb when the Eagles got him, and he's going to take himself a quarterback. So, the Eagles at 27 selected Dalvin Cook. Congratulations, Phil. Okay, Eagle fans, do I even need to go? Do I even need to go on with the rest of this draft? I mean, really? We just stole the show. That's what I'm talking about. You got to steal the show. You got to do something like that. You imagine that? You imagine that if that happened? If those were the 2 picks, there'd be people go nuts. That's what we need, man. Jeez. All right, so Detroit is up at 28 after trading back with Dallas. So they take Takk McKinley. They need another edge rusher. He's visited and he's dropped because of injuries. So I have Detroit taking him. At 29, the Green Bay Packers, who were interested in getting a running back, who lost out because the Eagles jumped up there. But they still need a corner, and the best player on the board is Marlon Humphrey. The Packers take Marlon Humphrey. At 30, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're also looking for secondary help. I think they're very intrigued by one Obi Melifonwu, if that's how you pronounce his name. I never can pronounce it. Very talented player. And the Pittsburgh, he'd probably be really good with Pittsburgh and adjust and learn how to play the right way. And that's who Pittsburgh's going to take. At 31, the defending NFC champions, the Atlanta Falcons. They need another pass rusher, and they're going to draft Taco Charlton. Then, to round it out, Number 32, the New Orleans Saints, who traded Brandon Cooks to New England, who should have traded to Philly, but traded New England. But now I don't care. We got Cook and Corey Davis. I'm good. But the Saints are on the board, and they're going to take a guy they view very talented and with a lot of upside, and that is TJ Watt. And this rounds out my first mock draft. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this mock draft. I will be doing 2 more, one Saturday and one the day before the real draft. There's so many changing parts, it's important to update it. For instance, when I started this thing, Hugh Jackson of the Cleveland Browns was leaning towards a quarterback among his split front office. Now today, after I finished the mock draft, I'm reading that Hugh Jackson is leaning towards Garrett with a split front office between Garrett and a quarterback. So who knows? So I'm going to be updating it. If anybody has any ideas or knows the rules for YouTube as far as what videos and pictures and graphics and that kind of stuff I can put in, let me know. I would appreciate it. Take care. Talk to you later.